Boom, monkeys. We are back with the Crypto Boogie channel. I know this is a pre-recorded video. I prefer to do live stream, but I was rather I got a couple things to take care of today, and I've been under the weather. So I will bring you guys a live stream shortly. Just bear with me, and we'll get something going. Now, today's topic is a shitcoin. Yes, I know. It's called the PEPE token. Why am I talking about PEPE token? Because it's kind of sparked my interest. I would never advise you guys, though, to ape into a token like this without having a decent bag of Bitcoin or a decent bag of Ethereum. Heck, decent bag of Hex and a decent bag of Jewel wouldn't be bad either. This is only a token you ape into if you've got extra money that you can go ahead and throw into the market, and you understand that there's a high risk of you losing it. Now, when I first onboarded onto crypto, the very first token that I got into was Shiba Inu. And I remember when I got into that token, a lot of my homies at work were talking some shit. I proved them wrong, and I made a decent amount of bank on Shiba. Now, that was rather a beginner's mistake, which served me well. But now that I'm a little bit more experienced with crypto, shout out to DCC and Dollar Cost Crypto and Charlie, Cultivate Crypto from the Moon Gang, who trained me up. If I was new again, I'd approach the market differently. So again, as stated, I'd rather you guys have a decent bag of ETH, decent bag of Hex, decent bag of Jewel before you ape into coins like this. Again, this is a shit coin and it is a scratcher. Can it make some gains? I think it can. But do not ape in your freaking hard-earned money into this. From my understanding, there's not a lot of tokenomics going on with this token yet. Can it get widely adopted? It's possible. Yeah, it can, especially heading into an election cycle. We know that Donald Trump's going to run for president, that he is running for president. And the first time he went ahead and launched his campaign in 2016, he did send out a picture of himself, from my understanding, where he was drawn out as Pepe the Frog with his gold hair. And I think ever since then, the left has associated Pepe with the alt-right and things of that nature. But hey, I mean, you take advantage of whatever the market's going with, you know. I mean, if this can make you money, go for it. But as stated, understand that if you ape into this token, you can and will likely more than likely get wrecked. So be careful. Now, before I show you guys a PEPE chart, which does not have tremendous amounts of data because it's only been out for a couple of days, we need to cover the Bitcoin chart. We need to see how BTC is doing, because wherever BTC goes, the rest of the market goes with it. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So let's cover the BTC chart, and then we'll check out PEPE. This won't be too long of a video, so you guys can listen to it for maybe, 10, 12, 15 minutes, and you'll be solid. Let's get into the charts, monkeys. Vamos a ver. Boom, and this is the BTC chart on TradingView. Today we have a decent green candle. Well, this is the weekly. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and fix this for you guys. Let's go to the daily. Boom. Today we have somewhat of a doji candle, a red in color candle, on a Saturday at around 4:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And its current value is at 29,246. We really won't know where the market's going, I think, till maybe about May 3rd, when the next FOMC meeting is going. I think 82 to 85% of the market, they're pricing in a 0.25% interest rate hike. Majority of the market believes that we're going to go another 0.25%. The other portion of the market thinks that we're going to have a pause. Bitcoin at times has pumped with the interest rate hike because people were expecting that. Bitcoin has dumped before at 0.25% interest rate hikes. So we've got no idea which way it can go. It can go to the upside or it can go to the downside. As you can see here on the chart, we're closer to the downside at a support line of 28,964. That's a green line you see right here. Let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys a little bit better. This green line right here. And we've got two resistance points to the upside, 30,430 and 31,315. Now, if we activate our EMA ribbon, we do have support to the downside. Now, note, this is on the daily. I'm going to show you guys how Bitcoin's doing on the weekly as well. But if you see these conglomerate of lines, that is your EMA, your EMA ribbon per se. And I think we're closer to the downside than we are closer to the upside. Now, we still got to go check out the doggone PEPE chart, but let me show you Bitcoin on the weekly. Well, first, let me show you guys how it's doing on the Bollinger Bands. Seems pretty even to the both sides. This red candle's right in between both yellow lines. It's not really showing you which way you could go as of yet. Could this be an ascending scallop? Possibly. Let me show you cats what I mean. Usually ascending scallops go in a formation, go in formations like this. It could be going that way, but I would wait a little bit. It may not be fully that way because these two candles over here, these two that I mentioned, they're showing that it's going to go in a different way. But only time will tell. Let me go ahead and remove this drawing I did. Let's check out BTC on the weekly. Let's see how it's doing with the EMA ribbon. And let's go to the weekly. And as for the weekly, we got a lot of support to the downside. As far as the weekly goes, we do have a bearish engulfing candle. Usually when you get an engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle or a bullish engulfing candle, it tells you that there is a market trend. There's going to be a market trend reversal. But you do have to wait a day for confirmation. And we're getting a little bit of conflicting information because we did get this bearish engulfing candle. And then boom, we got a green candle the following week. So I would wait for further confirmation before I make any more moves. I do think that we will probably go down to 25,196. I think once we do get the Fed makes let me erase this. I think once the Fed makes a pause on the interest rate hikes, the stock market will dip afterwards. And I think when the stock market dips, we'll probably see Bitcoin go somewhere down here to about, I'd say about 21,323, this area right here. I think this whole area right here is going to be a good form of support for us. I think Bitcoin's already ran its run and we're done with the bear market. The stock market's turned to go ahead and face the bottom part of the bear market. But I do think we're going to get a badass buying opportunity around 21,000, 22,000 bucks. And since PEPE is a shit coin, it is a meme coin, it could probably go aggressive in a downward fashion. So if I do end up buying some PEPE token, I'll probably get it once we start dipping more. Let's check out PEPE. Enough talk about Bitcoin. And let's go back out to PEPE. Now, note, guys, this is an hourly chart. There's not a lot of data on PEPE yet. Let me see if I can. No, I think this is on the doggone daily. This is, I'm sorry. This is on the 1 hour mark for PEPE. And we do have this trend line at the hour mark. And PEPE seems to be following this trend line all the way to the upside. We did have a large pump on these last 4 or 5 candles. But I wouldn't buy it right now. I'd wait for a little bit more of a dip before we go ahead and ape in. PEPE's current price, I know you guys only see 0.06. I'm sorry, 0.04. But if you look at it on CoinGecko, it's got a little bit more data than what it does on dextools.io. And its current value is at 0.0000440. So it's not even worth a penny yet. So going back to the chart, let me see. Bear with me, guys. Going back to the chart, that's what we got. So I can see PEPE. Let's say Bitcoin was to go about 25,000. We could probably go down here to the 62,843. I'm sorry, at the. Bear with me, monkeys. I'm still getting used to the StreamYard thing. 04159. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of conflicting information. Let me check it on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, Pepe's current value is at 4281. And if you look at it over here, we are at 4159. I can see Pepe going down to 3401 down here. And I would probably start aping in around about 3150. That's where, I'm sorry, I shouldn't use the word ape in. I would start DCAing in slightly at 3100, give or take, or 3150. Pepe can go down to 62843. I mean, sorry, to 2843. And worst case scenario, if Bitcoin does go down to 21,000, we could see Pepe go down to 6349. Now, mind you, when we're below a penny, the numbers are kind of backwards. So the higher we go up, the more zeros we lose, the smaller the numbers get. And what I mean, and we go from a 6 to a 5 to a 4 to a 3 to a 2 to a 1 to a 0, and then we go into a penny, then we go into the positives. I can see Pepe going down here to 6349 if Bitcoin hits 21,000, because this is a meme coin. Will this meme coin likely lead the next crypto bull run? I don't know. But what I do know is we're going into an election cycle, and that can have an effect on the crypto market as well. Let me show you guys the Pepe website. Let me go and share the screen for you guys. Before you guys go, even if you guys do decide you have extra money left over and you want to ape into Pepe token, I would check the contract address. One of the ways you can do that is by going to their website. Let me share that for you cats. Present. Stop screen. Present. CoinMarketCap. No, not CoinMarketCap. Let's go to the Pepe website. This is their website. It is at pepe.vip, and it shows you where you can get these tokens. A lot of these exchanges are probably not permitted in Texas. Huobi's not permitted here. iBank, DigiFinex. I've never used this. I heard MEXC is one of the exchanges that always lists these kind of tokens. We're not on Pepe is not on Coinbase yet, or Gemini, or Kraken yet. But if it does get listed, I do expect this token to pump. One of the ways you can get it is for you monkeys that like using Trust Wallet. I personally, I'm probably going to run Uniswap if I do ape in later on once the price falls a little bit. And you can check the current value at CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. And then from here, you can see it's got its Twitter button, it's got its Telegram button, it's got its Etherscan button where you can go see its contract, and you've got CoinMarketCap. Now, if you click on CoinMarketCap, let me share that with you monkeys, because I'm pretty sure you can't see it. Present, share screen. If you go to CoinMarketCap, you can see its current value. You can download the app on your phone and see where Pepe is heading to. If you scroll down here, it says Ethereum. This is the contract you use if you want to go ahead and buy it on Uniswap. Don't go to other places. I would come here to CoinMarketCap and grab it from here. And then you just click on this little box, these dual boxes, and it'll give you the address for your Ethereum contract. Now, this is an ERC20, so when Pulse Chain does launch, you'll probably get a copy if you have Hex in your MetaMask on the Pulse Chain side as well. So I would definitely keep it on a wallet. Do not keep it on exchanges, because the exchanges will rug you. I'm sure you saw plenty of that with FTX and and Voyager and all the other exchanges. Now, let me show you cats what I was talking about earlier. Stop screen. Present. Let's see. Donald Trump, Pepe. Let's see this one. I think this is the meme that Donald Trump had posted originally when he was going to run for president. That's Pepe the Frog. If you go over here, stops. If you go over here, share screen, there's even articles on this. See, The Economist, Pepe, and the Stormtroopers. There's, see, right here, it says that Donald Trump's associated to the alt-right and things of that nature. I think even Jordan Peterson had mentioned that a lot of people associate Pepe to the alt-right. I don't see what the big deal is. It's just a meme, if anything. Let's see, what else do I have to show you cats? Bear with me. So yeah, I think that covers it, monkeys. That pretty much covers the Pepe token. I mean, I'm not really big on shit coins, but I do think this is a fun token. Again, this is not something to be taken too seriously. If you do ape into this token, make sure you do it with money you're willing to lose. This is not financial advice. Do not ape in your whole savings account into this. I know there's some stupid people that do that kind of stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that covers today's video on Pepe token, monkeys. We're at about 16 minutes, 32 seconds. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time. And I should be coming with you guys with the live stream pretty soon. Peace.